I was in a band called Black Sheep in the early 70s, and we were signed first to Chrysalis and then to Capitol Records, and we had 2 albums that were released. We were set to open for Kiss on a big tour. We played Boston Academy of Music on the first night of the tour. We drove back home to Rochester from Boston that night. It was Christmas Eve, and our truck slid off the New York State Thruway and tipped over and destroyed all of our equipment. We couldn't get Capitol Records to front us for equipment. We couldn't get our parents to front us for equipment. So we lost our spot on the Kiss tour after one show, and then Capitol Records dropped us. And that was the end of the band. About 3 months later, Mick Jones called. I told him, thanks for calling, but I'm in a band already. He said, okay, he says, I understand. I'll call you back in about a month. The insurance company still hadn't settled with us for the truck or the insurance. We couldn't play if we wanted to. I told the guys in my band about Mick's offer to come and audition, and they said, you don't have to have any loyalty to this. We're not even a band anymore. Go see what you can do. So I did. The original Foreigner was 3 Brits, 3 Americans, and I was one of the Americans. I loved Marvin Gaye. I used to put those records on, and I did have a little patio on the back of our house. It was about 4 by 6, and that's where we had our record player. And I started doing the moves, and singing. The Beatles really did it for me. They were just so creative and so interesting to listen to. I saw them on Ed Sullivan when I was 12 years old. The next time they were on Ed Sullivan, after they were done, I looked at my mom and dad, who were sitting there kind of not thrilled, but not totally put off either. I says, this is what I want to do. And they looked at each other like I was, I needed some psychiatric care. I wrote probably about 75-80% of the songs with Mick. Co-wrote Double Vision, Head Games, Dirty White Boy. I co-wrote Cold as Ice. We began working on Foreigner 4. There were times when it would be 2 or 3 in the morning, and all the other members of the band would go home, and it was just Mick and Mutt and myself. Mutt would pick up the bass, and Mick would strap on the guitar, and I was a drummer for many years. So I'd get on the set of drums, and the 3 of us would jam. We jammed Jukebox Hero. I mean, we went so far over our time limit and our budget in Foreigner 4 that we had to sell jillions to break even, and we did. We were on tour for a year and a half, too. By the time that tour was over, we were physically and mentally spent. I've got 19-year-old twins, boy and a girl, and my son played piano, drums, and banjo. My daughter played piano and violin, and I'd go hear their recitals. And when they got into 10th grade of high school. They started 10th grade. They quit everything. It shocked the heck out of me. But I thought about it. I thought to myself, would I wish on them the type of life I've had to live? And I said, God, no.
In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
Mick and I parted company in 2003. I was not crazy about the direction of the band. We were at odds with the direction, and him being the leader of the band, it was pretty much known that it was going to be that way. I am Lou Gramm, original lead singer for Foreigner.